What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Retro Hour. And tonight we're going to do a little bit of gaming news and then dive right into the retro basket. But before we even get into the basket, see what game we're going to be playing tonight, let's get into the news. As I said, this is upcoming news. This isn't anything that just happened recently or anything. This is some gaming news that from the Evercade, actually. There's two new cartridges coming out on the 6th of October, and they are the Sunsoft and Delphine cartridges. So I'm pretty interested in the one, not so much the other. The Sunsoft I am, although there is one game on there that I'm really not interested in, but let's check out the trailers real quick before we even dive into this. Okay, so that's pretty cool, man. I'm really glad that Evercade just keeps putting out carts, monthly or a couple carts monthly. That's awesome on their part, and it's good for us, the gamers. However, there's always going to be a negative, so I got to point that out. On the Sunsoft cart, there is one game I am not real interested in because it's just not my style of game, and that is Arabian. I think it looks boring. It kind of reminds me of like Burger Time in a way, and I know Burger Time is loved by so many people, and I'm not ripping on you if you like Burger Time. If you like it, cool, man. I mean, it's like cult favorite, man. Like a lot of people love Burger Time. It's just that kind of game just isn't for me, and Arabian looks like that type of game. I'm interested in Sunsoft basically for Blaster Master. I love Blaster Master. I don't think I've ever played Blaster Master Boy on the Game Boy. I'm pretty sure I've never played that version of it. I have played the other games. I take that back. Mr. Gimmick, I don't think I've ever played. But like Arrow the Acrobat and everything, I've played that. I don't really remember much of it. I remember a little bit. I couldn't tell you if I enjoyed it or not. I mean, it's been so long. But as far as the Delphine collection, I'm not going to lie. I don't know any of these games. There is, 4 games on it? And I'm not familiar with any of them. I am familiar with like Amiga and stuff like that. And I wasn't really a big fan of Amiga. It's probably because I didn't own one. I didn't get much playing time on it. I have played some of the games, but these 4 I've never heard of. And a couple of them look cool. Another World looks pretty cool. Maybe Flashback, but Future Wars and Operation Stealth, that's going to be a hard pass for me. Basically because it's one of those point and click games, and I can't stand point and click games. In fact, I think there's one on Codemasters that a lot of people like, and I just don't like it. But I'm sure it will sell because a lot of people like them kind of games. I'm just not into them. Uh, but Another World and Flashback, they look intriguing. I guess I'm gonna have to see some more gameplay on both of them games to decide if I am gonna get that cart. But the Sunsoft, I'm definitely gonna get. I had a lot of Nintendo games that were made by Sunsoft, and I always, I enjoyed their games. I always thought they did some pretty cool stuff. So let me know in the comments if you're planning on getting both carts or what games on these carts you're most interested in. Some people, they just collect the carts because they want all of them. And that's cool, man. I started out that way, but then I realized, I'm just going to spend some money on some of these carts that I'm never going to play. So why not just save the money? So that was my kind of turnaround on it. Because at first I did want every cart, and now it's more or less I'm focused on the arcade carts, obviously, because of my arcades. But yeah, just let me know in the comment section. And with that, let's get into this retro basket. See what we get tonight. We are going to stir the pot. See what's going to be good tonight. All right. Got a game here. Let's see what it is. Maybe another arcade? Nope, not an arcade game. Like 2 weeks in a row we did arcade. This is a classic. This is only the second time that I have picked a Atari game. This is Space Invaders. This was actually the second video game I ever played in my life. The first was Centipede. Second was Space Invaders, and that was inside of a Pizza Hut, waiting for the food. My parents gave me a little bit of coin, and I went over and started playing some Space Invaders, man. So I dug it. I think I'm going to play this on the Atari Flashback because I do have that actually hooked in to my arcade machine. I made a little cubby hole, and since the Flashback is only like this big, I was like, you know what, I could probably just store that in there, and since it's AV jacks, I can just hook it up since my Evercade doesn't use AV, it's HD. But I'm not real positive what version of Space Invaders this is. I know for sure it's not the Atari 2600 version, so if anybody knows, BCB, if you're watching, let me know, because I know you'll watch it. That guy, man, he's the Atari guru. He knows it all when it comes to Atari. You ask that man. So BCB, man, I'd appreciate if you let me know what version of Space Invaders this is on the Atari Flashback. So with that being said, let's jump into it. Let's play some Atari. All right, so I put some, I'm going to put some music behind this because, the old Atari games, they didn't have music. So instead of just hearing boop, 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 and me smashing the buttons, figured I'd put some music behind it. So, Space Invaders. Second game I ever played in my life. Like I said, it was at the Pizza Hut in the town I grew up in. First game was Centipede, and that had me hooked, and then I played this game, and it was similar concept to Centipede, but I don't know, this was a lot different at the time. So yeah, this game I actually liked more than Centipede. I loved this. I know this came with my 2600 when I finally got one. I think it was in 1982, if I'm not mistaken. It might have been 81, but I'm pretty sure it was 82. But yeah, this brings back some memories, man. But I'm telling you right now, I think I'm only going to be able to go about 10-15 minutes on this because I can't stress it enough, man. My hands just eat this controller up. It just swallows the whole joystick. It's bad. and then they start cramping up. I'm really hoping that game station, I hope the joysticks are bigger. They need to make some grown-up controllers for the Atari. If they had that, I'd be playing Atari all the time. Really, the joysticks are the only reason that I don't. But hell yeah, man. This game was cool. Cool as hell. And it was different because, like, you know, there was, what, four or five rows of different monsters coming at you on this game. And I should know. What is it? Maybe, I think it's 4. I guess I'll see after I destroy these guys. And it seems so easy. But you have to, like, when you get down to the last few, you have to really time it out. Okay, I was wrong. 5. And I really don't care about the UFO that goes across. I know it's worth a lot more points, but hey. Yeah, it's just nuts, man. Like, I let one of my boys play this, and he's like, well, that looks easy. And I don't think he got past 2 or 3 levels on this. And he does all them crazy online games and stuff that you would think would be a lot harder than this. But man, people don't realize these 2600 games, man. Well, this isn't actually the 2600 version, but you know, still the same. They're challenging, man. They're simplistic little games, but they're challenging. Yeah, I forgot. The higher levels you get, the faster they start going at an earlier time. Come on, buddy. There you go. Yeah, check this out, man. I just can't. Is this the 7800 version? And maybe it's the 7800 version, or is it Coleco? I just know for a fact this is not the 2600 version, and I don't know why they'd put that on the flashback that looks like the 2600 and it not be the 2600 version. Because I know 2600 version, I'm pretty positive it wasn't like different colors like this. Oh no, come on. They're already going fast. Yep, my hands are starting to cramp already. Oh man. Come on, you can get these. You can get these. Come on, fire. Fire at the right time. Oh. Oh. Oh man. How the heck did I do that? Oh, I'm dead. Oh, how'd I miss there? Alright. We'll start over. I don't know how I missed that. I did like a double shot and both of the lasers missed him. What the hell? Oh, man. Yeah, it would have been really cool if they would have... I mean, I guess, you know, this was all new back then, though. Like, it would have been cool to have some music or something. That didn't really hit until Pitfall 2 came out, which is by far my favorite 2600 game of all time. I love that game. I can't wait until I pull that one out of the retro basket. I'll be able to just zoom right through that. I still remember the paths and everything to take. I mean, you can pretty much beat that, I think, in like 11 minutes, 12 minutes, something like that. As long as you know what path to take, you can do it. Man, I'm about to start emailing Atari and say, hey man, come on, we're all adults now. We all still love Atari. But we need some big boy joysticks, man. We're in our 40s. Shit's not like it used to be, man. It's like our mind is like, yeah, I can still do this. I can still do this. And then, it's only video games, but shit. That joystick, man, it's too small. Oh, man, I thought I got them. I always used to try to do like one row at a time. Like I'd do the whole right row, and then one right next to it, but yeah, they get down there pretty quick and will just destroy your shields. It doesn't work out real well. Yeah, and since I'm gonna put some music over this, you're not gonna hear my guinea pigs, man. They're really chewing the hell out of the side of their cage, because they have like a little outdoor thing that they can go into that I put like vinyl down, and it's fenced in, and then they just chew on the side of their wooden rabbit cage, and it's so damn loud. And they never do it until I come in the room. They'll be sleeping, and then they're like, oh look, he's coming in to record. We better make as much noise as possible. We need to get on that mic. Little shits. Yeah, I should probably get a strategy down here. Knock all the purple ones out first, just to keep them elevated. Oh shit, he doesn't go over far enough. There we go. So I'm curious to know what you guys think, like, or your opinions on this. Did you like this game better at the arcade, if you're old enough where you played it at the arcade, or do you like it better on the console? I mean, me personally, I think it, besides the facts that my hands are way too big for these controllers, like I keep repeating, I think it feels the same. Like it's not like a complex game or anything. So I thought this is just like the arcade to me, or what I can remember, because I was 5 or 6 years old when I was playing it at the arcade, and I think that's the last time I ever did play this game at the arcade, was at that Pizza Hut. And now, talking about pizza, man, I'm getting a little bit hungry. But yeah, I think I'm only going to do a couple more minutes of this. This is really getting my hands. They need to... God, I hope that Game Station controller is bigger. I don't know if it's arthritis or if it's just me getting older and making my hands cramp. Man, they're moving fast already. Come on, guys. Time it out, Brett. Come on. Alright, one more. be able to get him. Oh, that was a hit. Come on. There we go. That was bogus. That should have never went that long. All right. Yeah, sometimes I think that UFO is just there to distract you, so you can forget about these aliens. Just go after the ship instead. Oh shit, these guys are getting close. I don't think I'm gonna do too good here. Oh yeah, they're speeding up. Oh, quick. Oh Lord. Come on, you can do it. I can do it. Oh my god. I've been shooting between them. Come on. Oh no. Yeah. This... All right, man. That brought back some memories. I mean, shit. I wish I would have had some pizza in here to eat while I was playing that. That was a lot of fun. Not as good as I used to be, man, because I've said in numerous videos, these hands, man, they eat them 2600 controllers up. So it doesn't matter though. I mean, that's where it started, man. Atari, you can't go wrong with Atari. So that was a lot of fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps out the channel a lot, and I greatly appreciate it. And until the next video, game on.